Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we have something different for the video. Today we're gonna take all 39 of truck vinyl wraps or the truck liveries, whatever you want to call them, and we're gonna put them into categories from sort of good, top tier, to the bottom tier, the ugly looking liveries. So basically we're gonna categorize them, we're gonna rate them. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video and let's get into it. So first of all, we have a pair of Kodiak vinyl wraps, and the first one is this. So the base color of this vinyl, the sort of military green, I really dig that color, and that American flag behind the sort of tear effect is really cool. So absolutely, I like this vinyl wrap, and we're gonna put it in. I'm thinking between okay and great, and yeah, I think it does belong in the great category. One of the first skins to come in the game, and it's really cool looking skin. So the next one up is a second Kodiak skin, and this is the one that has a teaser or Easter egg behind it. So this is to tease season 12 of the year 3, something to do with some sort of radiation or nuclear fallout theme. Not a best looking skin, to be honest, but because there's a teaser behind it, we're gonna put it in okay. Next up is one of my favorite trucks in the game, is a Derry Longhorn. Although the skin is not the best looking, I have to admit, but the skin kind of correlates with the name of the truck, Derry Longhorn, and there's a moose in the sort of vinyl wrap. So you know, it's not the worst vinyl wrap out there, but it could be better. So we're gonna give this one we're gonna put it in a great, because I think it's still great. So the other Derry, the modern Derry, is next, and this skin is a little bit cartoonish, so it has some sort of saber-toothed tiger or something like that in the background. I mean, the light blue I'm not digging for this either. I kind of want this truck to look a bit more military-like, so yeah guys, I don't think so. This is the best of skins. Where are we gonna put it? We're gonna put this in okay. Yeah, okay it is. Okay, the next truck is a Derry Special, and as much as I don't like this truck, this skin absolutely kicks ass. Absolutely kicks. It's a great looking skin, especially goes well with the water tanker or fire tanker, whatever it's called, to carry the water. Looks like a proper fire truck, and you know, it brings realism to the game. So I'm down for the realism. Don't like the truck, but I like the vinyl. We're gonna put this in great. Next up is the Freightliner, and the Freightliner is not a great looking truck itself. It's fairly ugly looking, and also the skin is not too great, but then again there's a teaser behind the skin. This skin teases the next season 10 map, British Columbia, and the ship on the, you see painted on the door, this is one of the cargoes you have to transport. So for that Easter egg, we're gonna give this vinyl wrap a bit of a boost, and we're gonna put it in okay, otherwise it would be bad. Next up is the second of Freightliner Brothers, and this skin is okay. Nothing special. It actually supposed to tease season 9, which we already received in Ontario. You know, it has a fire themed vinyl wrap, and I don't know, I don't dislike it, but I don't like it either. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I'm gonna put this in okay. Brigadier is up next, and GMC Brigadier, I like the truck. The sort of the front end of the vinyl wrap looks cool, but what's up with that bear or grizzly at the back of the cab, and it's red? I don't know, it seems a bit cartoonish, guys. I think we'll give it an okay score for this one. Yeah, okay is the best I can do for this truck. International HX 520, I can't exactly remember the model's name. Cool looking truck. and that's for sure, and it teases season 11, which is Light Cameras Action, I believe it's called. So then again, another teaser skin. I'm not a big fan of the film reel going through the hood of this truck, so yeah, I don't think it's the best looking vinyl wrap, and we certainly not gonna score it high. In fact, we're gonna score it as bad. Next up, so the Royal BM17. It's an odd truck, but we're not rating trucks here, are we? We're rating vinyl wraps, and this is what, like Terminator looking. I don't know. For me, it reminds me like of Terminator, this skin, because you can see like the wires and, you know, the mechanisms behind the paintwork, or so this skin wants to sort of illustrate that. And I'm not a big fan, guys, of this one. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment down below. But yeah, this truck is gonna go in bad to join the international. Next truck is this, and absolutely horrible truck with no place in the game, but it compensates a few things with this awesome looking vinyl wrap. For me, this is, I've seen similar vinyl wraps in real life, where the truckers or the owner drivers of the trucks actually spend a lot of money to look their trucks look like this. And yeah, I absolutely adore this vinyl wrap. I wish the truck would be more useful, but nevertheless, we are rating vinyl wraps, and we're gonna put this in great. So the next truck is the Western. I can't remember the model name of this, guys, but look at this skin. This skin is absolute fire, absolutely lovely looking skin. Look at the color scheme and how they interpreted like the wolf all over the side of the truck and on the hood. You know, this is, I think, as good as they come. You know, they could sell me this skin like a standalone DLC, and I would still throw money at it. Absolute gorgeous looking skin, one of the best looking skins if you ask me. And we're gonna put this in Picasso category, because this is a work of art for sure. The next one up is the White Western Star, and what come on, what have they done to my favorite starter truck? What have they, look how they massacred my boy. I mean, this is cartoon level. This is My Little Pony looking style. I don't know, I don't like these cartoonish things on the trucks. I take the game seriously, and I like to see more sort of serious themes on the trucks, and this is not one of them. So absolutely ugly skin, and it belongs at the bottom of this category. Next one up, talking about ugly skins, is the Ford F750. And yeah, again, guys, frustration with the skin is easy to see. I mean, the pink color on the Ford F750, I'm struggling. Guys, if you see in a pink F750 driving in the States, let me know, but I doubt there is any. This is a very macho truck, and the pink color doesn't belong on it. So we're gonna put this in a bad category. Right, talking about bad, Sprinter is bad. Has almost no purpose in the game. One of the most useless trucks in the game. But they absolutely nailed the livery on this truck. So it has the car rally looking theme, and it's absolutely great actually. Really good looking truck vinyl wrap or decal or livery skin, whatever you might call it. Absolutely liking this, and this should go in okay category. Right, the next ridiculous thing on our screen is this hippie looking monstrosity. Again, I mean, if I had a few smokes, maybe this skin would make sense, but looking at it right now, I'm just shaking my head. Unbelievably ugly looking skin, and it absolutely deserves a place in a ugly bottom tier. Another Azov up next, and this is a very authentic looking skin if you ask me. So you have the Azov is Kamaz in real life, so Kamaz is the real life brand of the Azov, and it's a truck built in Russia, and this livery just basically has Russia's flag all over the cap. Very authentic looking skin, and I wouldn't be surprised that there is this kind of skin on, or this kind of paintwork on the real counterpart of this truck. So absolutely nice, and we're gonna put this in a great tier. Second skin for the same truck, for the Azov 6, and this skin is okay, nothing wrong with it. It's like autumn looking one. It has like leaves and brown colors, basically autumn based skin. Not a bad looking skin by any means, we've seen worse. Therefore we're gonna put this truck in okay category. Next up is another Azov 7, one of my favorite trucks in the game. But the livery is definitely not one of the favorite. It has some snake eyes or cobra eyes or whatever on the corner of on each corner of the front of the truck, but it's too bright for me, it's too cartoony for me. So I like the bumper, what they did with the bumper. It has some sort of hazard paint all over it, but not a great lover of the skin, so we're gonna put it in bad. Yeah, we're gonna put it in bad tier. Next up is Kolob, and this is an absolutely boss of a truck, but the paintwork isn't. Again, the vinyl wrap isn't. So it has some gold chains going around, and it has some like a Kolob medallion over the grill of this truck. It's a bit over the top. It's a bit OTT for me. I'm not gonna give this anything higher than bad. Next truck on our screens is a Step 310E, and this skin is nothing's wrong with it, and it's not atrociously bad looking, and it's not great looking either, just a very bland skin, basically a white paintwork with some patterns going through it. We're gonna put Step 310E in a bad tier. Actually, maybe we'll put it in okay. No, we'll leave it in bad. Step Pike is the next truck, and it's okay skin. Actually, it's not a bad looking skin at all, but I have a problem with this. This has some stallions on it, and it has like an eagle as well, and this is for me is like a more of a American looking vinyl rather than to go on a Russian truck. So there's some identification crisis going on here with the skin, I think. Therefore we're gonna put it in okay category. The skin itself is not that bad. Tatra T813 is up next, and this skin is absolutely beautiful. So I like what it did. So the violet or the purple color is not the best, but they made it like bland, washed off kind of color, and actually suits this truck really well. And they have some bisons on the side of this truck. I don't know what it is, but this skin is really looking fire, or really looking good on this truck. So absolutely I'm gonna rate this high, and we're gonna put it in Picasso rating. So the second truck to get in a Picasso rating. Taiga Brothers up next, and this is the first of the Taigas. Absolutely lovely truck, one of the best trucks for me in personal, but the skins, both of the skins, and this is spoiler alert, they're not that great. This tiger is looking all weird, really. I mean, I like the stripe patterns on the hood and on the doors, but look at this tiger, is just looking like some budget tiger, to be honest, some hobo tiger. Therefore we're gonna put it in okay category. The second skin, the second livery for the Taiga, and this is just as bad, if not even worse than the first one. So low effort. Literally all there is like a couple of icicles or whatever you call them, like a broken ice all over the truck, and it just doesn't make any sense. There's no correlation to anything. It just looks weird, to be honest. And because of that, we're gonna give it an okay as well. It should have gone into bad, but we'll leave it at okay. What is this? This looks something like I could have made in Microsoft Paint. Literally just copy and paste anything on the truck. It looks ridiculous. Look at those sort of hazard or oversized cargo looking corners on the bumper. They're purple as well. It just looks weird. This is atrocious livery, to be honest. Hopefully nobody paid any money for it. Absolutely, this is going into the ugly tier at the bottom. One of the Voron trucks. It's not really any better than the first one. A little bit better, I guess. It has some raven or something like that on the bonnet, but then again, very cartoonish, very poorly made. It even looks like low resolution. See the lightning bolts on the door? It just looks like really low resolution. So this will go in a bad. Slightly better than the first Voron, but nothing impressive. So the little Zix, and I dig the skin. Look how they made everything sort of proportionate and symmetric when it comes to the skin. It's like really nicely made. And the saber-tooth tiger we saw on one of the other dairies, right? And it just looked horrible. Where this saber-tooth tiger, look, it looks like the tiger or the animal is made out of particles of the ice as well. This is a really looking skin. If you want to make something outlandish, make it like this, and we will definitely dig it. So this little Zix will go into the great category. I think it's a great looking skin. So we are done with the trucks, and now we have the scouts. So the first scout is the International 800. It's not a bad looking skin. I'm not digging the overly bright hood and the roof, but it's not a bad looking skin. I dig the Native American theme on this truck. The accent on the grille and the lights at the front looks really nice. It sort of correlates with the logo in the middle. And yeah, I think we're gonna put this truck in. We're gonna put it in maybe great. Actually, we're gonna leave it in okay, I think. Yeah, let's leave it in okay tier. It deserves to be there. The next skin is Don 71, and this is a funny looking skin, to be honest, but it suits this truck really well. So we have like a pike painted on the side of this scout, and this is just looks like a scout vehicle that you would jump in and go fishing with. And I don't know why, but it just suits this truck for some reason. So I'm absolutely not trashing this skin. If anything, this belongs in a great category. So the next one is Gorby. Gorby is controversial together with Sprinter because in what season they came out in, right? The racing teams this season. But both of these vehicles received racing skins that are very IRL looking. They look actually great, and they suit that season as best as they can. So I'm gonna put this skin in. I'm gonna put it in okay category. So the next one up is Con Marshall, and yeah, the cards on the side are a little bit cartoony, but look at how they made the paint scheme around the windows and how they made it suit the hood of this vehicle, the front grille of this vehicle. So I feel like they invested some time into this vinyl wrap, and therefore it looks good. The sort of the contents of the vinyl wrap, the playing cards, I'm not a big fan of, but overall I feel like this is a really well made skin, and we're gonna put this in great category. The next one is, oh my gosh, this is, yeah, look what they've done to the loaf. Loaf is such a cute little small scout. Everybody loves the loaf, but this vinyl wrap is atrocious. They tried to went from some sort of a hot rod themed skin, but that doesn't fit the Soviet era vehicle at all. This is a Soviet truck. This is a Soviet scout vehicle or utility vehicle, whatever you want to call it. Definitely does not need some cartoonish looking hot rod livery on it. I don't know, this is a questionable choice as well. And look, it has like purple roof and everything. So we're gonna put this truck in ugly category because that's where it belongs. Next one up is the YAR-87, and one of my favorite scout vehicles. I'm sure many of you love it as well. This is how you do a livery for a scout vehicle. Black base, sort of washed off black color with some not overly bright orange accents, and it has a bull in there, or maybe a couple of bulls in there actually. Yeah, I have nothing against this skin. It's actually a good looking skin. Therefore, it belongs in a great category. Next one up is Tuz 166. Yeah, I'm speechless, to be honest, guys. So then again, a Soviet, even actually like World War II era truck, and it has a medieval jester kind of vibes going for it. Why? The question is, why would you do that? For me, like, I would never play with the scout vehicle with this vinyl equipped. So absolutely, this belongs in an ugly category with the rest of the 5 trucks. And if you want to know how to make a controversial skin looking great, this is the example. Tuz 420 Tatarin. So this truck is a bit of a beast. It's a bit of a swamp monster, right? So why don't you put alligator eyes on the side, some fangs on the front, even has that nose that really suits this skin, this livery, and it's absolutely great looking livery. That's how you make a skin correlate with the type of truck. This absolutely is going into the Picasso with the other 2 trucks, and now we have three Picasso trucks. One of my favorite scouts alongside with the YAR-87, the Lodestar, but yeah, they massacred my boy again. This absolutely doesn't fit this truck. At least they put a hot rod delivery on American truck this time, but yeah, I'm not a big fan about this livery. I don't know how you feel about this, guys. Absolutely gonna go in a bad, maybe ugly. No, we'll yeah, we'll leave it at bad because I like this truck. We leave it at bad. CK 1500, probably one of the first vehicles to receive a livery or a vinyl, and this is, yeah, this is not great, let's be honest. It looks like some molten lava or whatever is stripping back the paintwork, and all you can see is like rivets and metal panels on the body. But yeah, it's something. Maybe the skin is alright, but the colors are not great, so we're gonna leave this in a bad category. And the last but not least of the vehicles, 39th livery, is the Chevrolet Apache. And honestly, it's not bad. So underneath the livery, they left the base paint, which is actually a really cool base paint, and they just put a flag over the bonnet. So basically, this vehicle is just flying a flag. It's not a bad looking livery. I actually dig it. So we're gonna put this in okay category. So this is it, guys. This is my rankings of all the 39 liveries in the game. I don't expect you to agree with all of them. I mean, this is just my opinions, and just had a lot of fun doing this video. But let me know in the comments down below which trucks you think I misjudged and they should be higher or lower in the tiers. And yeah, let's talk in the comments. But I thought I'll make this video as a bit of fun, aside from all the serious topics going on with the SnowRunner right now, preparing for season 10. So yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Take care and goodbye.